Hey everyone, this is Chris, your friendly neighborhood Minnesota comic geek, with hopefully a shorter video, just a quick hitter type video today, kind of covering the topic of finding random value that you didn't know you had in your comic collection. Before we get into it, I would ask that if you enjoy this type of comic book related content, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future videos. And if you enjoy talking comics, then comment below. So the topic for this video is that of finding random value within your comic collection that you didn't know you had. Little backstory to the comic you see here, the One Punch Man free comic book day giveaway from many years ago now at this point, is that thanks to YouTube, I discovered, I guess, that I potentially had this particular comic in my collection somewhere and didn't even realize really what it was, or what sort of value it might hold. But anyways, I was watching, I believe the channel's the Comics Den channel on YouTube. So husband and wife, they're down in Florida, I believe. They're YouTubers, comic dealers, collectors. I enjoy watching their videos just to see how they wheel and deal with their collections and the books that they buy and whatnot. And I was watching one of their house sale videos, and the dude, the husband, someone was asking about this particular comic that he had graded on and part of his wall book selection, and he was talking about it, that it was the first appearance or first American publication of the One Punch Man character. I personally know nothing about him. I'm not really that into manga and everything, but anyways, he ended up selling, or I think sold it, or was talking about what he would sell for. And then I decided to look it up, and lo and behold, come to find out this book actually has some value to it. And so I don't know about you guys, but I love Free Comic Book Day. Every year when it rolls around, I always go enjoy the festivities of Free Comic Book Day and go. I think I get almost all the new comics, or the free comics that are offered, times without even realizing what I'm picking up. Anyways, I still have basically all the free comic books that I've ever picked up, in a stack in my collection. I rarely go through them. Anyways, I ended up finding it, and as you can see, because they're free comic books, I don't have any of them bagged or boarded. And this one came out in 2016, so it has been floating in my collection through several moves, unbagged, unboarded, unprotected, let's just say. And it is in immaculate condition. If I were going to send this out to get graded, I would be shocked if it didn't come back a 9.8 or higher. It somehow is in perfect shape. Anyways, getting back to the kind of topic is, do you have books in your collection that you have discovered that have value that you just didn't know about? Like, I have Spawn #1 here. I have several copies of that. We all know Spawn 1, I know has value and holds value. It's become a very popular book to be graded and everything, and especially over probably the last decade, gained a lot in its value, despite the sheer amount of copies that exist out in the world, which for the longest time, you could find a Spawn #1 in the dollar bins. My point is, what books have you discovered that through various means that hold value, and how did you discover that they had value? One thing about starting this YouTube channel and doing this, at least especially over the last year, really watching a lot more comic book related YouTube channels. It's been kind of eye-opening for me to see what books people are gravitating towards, ones that, especially for me, more modern books, what ones are really gaining in their value for the various collectors. Just a quick topic. I don't know. What do you think I should do with this copy of One Punch Man? Should I send it out to be graded and sell it for a premium to purchase books that I actually care about? Like I said, I'm not a manga fan or really a manga reader, collector. I, like I said, don't know anything about One Punch Man. So I don't really have anything invested in this book. It's not something that I feel like I need to keep in my personal collection. I could feel like I should do something with it. What do you guys think I should do? What would you do if you discovered you had a copy of this? Because like you said, a graded 9.8 of this, there are multiple listings at well over $400 for this comic on eBay. I haven't checked. Here I have pulled up the Go Collect data, and it looks like, it has the fair market value for a 9.6 graded copy at $180. So the 9.8 probably at least 200, 250 maybe is fair market value for a graded copy. Um, Key collector, raw copy, high grade, $50. Um, and eBay sold items, you know, graded 9.6 went for $150. Raw copies 90, 80, 60, 80, 100, 50. So anywhere from $50 to $100 for a raw copy. Um, it has some value. Maybe this is a revelatory video for you guys out there who have, picked this up or did pick this book up on Free Comic Book Day back in 2016, and maybe you have it in your collection and didn't even realize what sort of value it held. Yeah, let me know what you guys would do, or what you would do with this book if you had it. What books have you discovered that you have in your collection that you either forgot about or didn't know about that have value? So that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and again, if you enjoyed this type of comic book related content, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and comment below, and let's talk some comics. Thanks for watching.